Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Alec Fall Hamilton, and today we're going to get into the Elephant Power Mandala, Gold Edition. So this is a lifelong series of elephant paintings that I'm doing with the same composition and different colors and feelings and themes to go along with them. So this is the second one that I did in this series, and it looks like this. The Elephant Power Mandala, Gold Edition. So the symbolism of this painting, the elephant power. I was thinking about what makes the elephant so special. So specifically with this piece, I was thinking about the golden elephant, or in this case, a white elephant bathed in golden light. So how it goes with these paintings is sometimes I really have a clear idea of what the meaning of the painting is before I start it. And other times I'm discovering the symbolism, the meaning, as I create the painting or even after I finish the painting as I'm speaking with people about the painting. So with this one it was more the latter, and I found that one of the supposed reincarnations of the Buddha was a white elephant. So I like to think of this enlightened being, specifically this white elephant bathed in golden light. Some other symbolism of the elephant that I find to be really important and magical is this idea of power and grace. So the elephant being the largest, strongest land animal on the earth is also able to walk almost silently, to tread lightly if they so choose. And I think this is a really important metaphor for us as humanity, because we hold great power within our hands, and it is our choice to use it wisely. I believe it can be our choice to use it wisely. So I really love to consider that combination and consider how it actually relates to us. Another thing is this idea of connection with family, connection with community, connection with ancestors. The elephants live in multi-generational matriarchal community. They celebrate their births, they mourn their deaths, and they truly take care of one another, look after one another. And I believe this is another thing that we as human beings can, in a sense, model our behavior after. Getting back to this idea of living in multi-generational community, having reverence for our elders, having reverence for the process of birth, understanding how sacred and important our connections with one another are. So those are a couple of things that I consider to be the most important about the elephant symbolism. Another thing about this piece in particular is that it was my initial discovery of sacred geometry. So you can see in the center here is the seed of life pattern, which is one of the foundational patterns for all of the forms of sacred geometry, from the fruit of life, the flower of life, to Metatron's cube, and then moving on into all the Platonic solids. You can basically extrapolate those all out using the seed of life. So it is indeed a magic seed to the foundational geometric structures of creation. So I discovered that in 2015 when I just heard somebody talking about sacred geometry when I was at an art show, actually, the art show where I started creating this piece. And I was like, sacred geometry, what is that? What does that mean? I found it to be really fascinating. And it has quite literally taken me on a, I guess, 7 or 8 year artistic journey that will last a lifetime, is this exploration of sacred geometry. And it is actually following an interest that I had from when I was a really little child. I loved creating these symmetrical patterns, intricate symmetrical patterns, and also doing drawings of animals and thinking about animals and their special powers. So coming back to those childhood interests, in a sense, by doing this project, this spirit animals and sacred geometry project that I've, as I said, taken up to continue for a lifetime. So speaking of the lifetime, this is the second of that lifelong journey of the elephant power mandalas. You can actually see, if you look at this painting behind me here, the Lakshmi painting, you can see that is the it's the fifth iteration of this concept. And if you look closely there, you can see that elephant there in the background. So stay tuned for the next version. This one, again, is the Elephant Power Mandala Gold Edition, the second, and representing my discovery of sacred geometry for myself, that is. This one is printed on a set. It's a satin metal print. That's what that's called. You can get these at my website, which is www.narwhal.com. If you'd like to order this specific signed version and have it with a special hand-drawn narwhal on the back of it, you can do that directly through me. Otherwise, there are infinite copies of this available on my website, which is www.gnarwhalnarwhal.com. And if you like this video, if you want to hear more of these stories about me talking about my artwork, I'm going to just keep doing that. So like it, comment, share, or subscribe. However it is you like to show your appreciation for this type of thing. I sure do appreciate it. And thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.